If I were him, I would... I don't know what I would be getting. Maybe I would actually be getting worms. So let's throw them out as a cautionary measure, or whatever you want to call it. I misplaced... Ah, that sucks. But it's not hard enough or harsh enough for me to say, alright, sell it. I want them on the inside. 5 Arclight levels in one go? I like it. And I think this warrants Elite Marksman now. Then we do fix our vulnerable point here. Hopefully. And I think we just throw down another one of these and maybe delay. Let's actually delay a bit more on this side. The other side has been struggling more. Ah, replicate worms. Alright. So you can see with Elite, we melt these units. Hard. We also fixed our vulnerable point here. That is something I very much so love to see. He's basically was worming at this point, and that is not a bad composition against carry arclights. But I hope that we are simply too far ahead. Now, I'm not gonna say that we are too far ahead to beat, because that can always happen. There is no universe in which something is unbeatable in this game, as far as I have experienced. And we could get a lot more extra health if we just throw down another giant here. I think that's not a bad plan. Like, get another one of these, throw it down in the middle, throw the shield on him. We once again slow everything here down so that the wasps run forward, I hope. What kind of weird plays am I doing anyway? And then I think we do get charge shot, maybe. Need to deal with the extra damage coming in from our opponent. I think it's also time to hit these buttons. And then we must recruit ourselves 2 more fangs. One like here. One like here to focus all the missiles in the middle. And I think we also just throw this down, maybe. He goes charge shot as well. Oil's not gonna be that good because worms underground don't care. We crush a carry arc right here with our own arc. That is very good. Even the Mustang spawns are pitching in nicely. His worms are stronger than ours though. Look at the damage we are able to do to this worm. We almost got it dead immediately. Yeah, we are just slapping right now. It's not game yet, but it could easily be. Well, heavy armor I'm not opposed to. We can level these worms. Could get another one. Let's throw this down. I wonder if we're going to get fire here. So what I'm gonna do is actually shield up a decent amount. And I think I want that on one of my arc lights. I don't have another giant and I don't really intend to buy another one. What I want here is shields. Shield up. And then let's be a bit annoying. And just throw some of these here. They may not be optimal. I should have chosen crawlers. They are more health to go through. But this might be delaying stuff for long enough. And then I think we can just afford to missile out chaff. Like, see if we can land some very good missiles here and there. Oh, and we should absolutely get temp range. So he picked loose formation, but when our worms are on the front, they will hopefully just make everything clump up. This swarm died very rapidly. This swarm will win, unfortunately. It does also move forward, which is bad for us. We should be winning here, yeah. Looks like a win to me. Carry arcs are my thing, my friend. I am the carry arc player. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was enjoyable. That was very enjoyable. I think Sandstorm could be very devastating against my board, though. Does he have it? Yeah, he does. So I want to see if Sandstorm can do anything to my board in this case, because I was pretty much dominating all the way through. Like, he played, in my opinion, too cautious on the Arclights. He got ahead in the early game a tiny bit with his Wasps, but I don't think it was good in the long run, because it was easily visible that there were some Farseers coming in, of course. I think the strategy of going for Wasps when you are intending on playing carry Arclights is good, because it makes people naturally pick Mustangs, of course. And then your Arclights can just level off the Mustangs forever. I think that is a fairly decent strategy. However, I think against somebody with Farseers in round 3, it's not actually the right play. I don't think it is the right play. I don't see any way to get... Like, this is probably the best item that we can have. So let's promote here and pick that, and have this worm hopefully survive as long as we can. We should be promoting these. And then maybe we just go and get more worms. I don't think we need speed. I think what we need is to protect our flanks. Like, you see me do defensive missile drops like this in the potentially final round. So why shouldn't the opponent be allowed this as well? I try to not make things too predictable in that sense, like going for the hard counters and everything. We can also pick this one up. We can pick a speed up as well, and we can recruit like another crawler. But yeah, the missiles are harsh. Yeah, we started picking up giant items because I think that is an experience thing that I can be credited for in this specific case, hopefully. Because I tend to play giants with carry Arclights. They just seem to work well, in my opinion. At the very least, I would say this is looking a lot better. I'm not sure if I'm winning because tower's falling here. But at the very least, I think this is looking better. Let's speed it up. So we do get a tower here, and we crushed all the AA. Except for these spawned Mustangs. But we crushed those as well. And then we actually win. So I think Sandstorm here could have been a real killer for my opponent. Of course, I always have the ability to also go for Sandstorm, but I think it kinda only makes sense if the same player does it. And again, I could just put some Sandstorms up here. And that'll make my entire opponent's army move in closer. My opponent could do the same. We are really in a mirror. But the main difference being that I think I was just faster and better with carry Arclights here. And the main reason that allowed that is because I didn't have to counter these Wasps. If I had to get AA on the Marksmen, or if I had to get Mustangs or get my own Wasps or whatever, this could have looked a lot more different. So I think, in a sense, it was lucky that I started with fast CS back here. But at the same time, I think I also just laid out the game in front of my head and managed to close it out, and that makes me happy. All right. Thanks everybody for watching and listening, and I hope to see you again next time.